another video. Today in this video, I'm gonna show you guys some new and cool stuff. Okay, so apparently we're gonna go to this one. Don't really matter which one we go to. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys some new stuff. Okay, this is perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let me set up some settings real quick. Keyboard, clear hotbar. We need pick block. Pick block is up, but there we go. Okay, clear all this stuff out. All the stuff we don't need. Okay, so we need out of this. Okay, we need that, 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 and that, and that. Come on, wrong button. And, let me switch that settings. I don't like how when you swap over to a beta, it doesn't keep all of your buttons and stuff. You gotta do that, which is kind of dumb, to be honest. Bang, 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 bang. I'm gonna bang it to there. Uh, maybe not. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Wait, what? Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. This is not really what I'm worried about at the moment. I'm gonna go see some of the new stuff. Okay. You might notice that the game looks a lot better, right? The water looks different, all that stuff. So, Bedrock got a different. It got a shader and texture pack, I believe. I don't know. It got a built-in shader pack. The shades look a hell of a lot right there. Shadows are more pronounced. Yeah, shadows there. The water looks more realistic. It just looks a lot more clean. Okay, we're not worried about that right now. We're gonna go over here and show you guys all of the new. Oh, I got a map in my inventory. I don't need it. Show you guys all the new blocks that came with this update. Okay. Uh. Uh. Oh. Oh. What? Oh. What? Hmm. 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 Okay. Let me search it up. Uh. PP. It's supposed to be. That makes no sense. Okay, let me read it, cause I might have read it wrong. Okay. Where'd it be? Right here. Huh. Let me Let me try to update it. Huh. Let me make a new world. A new world. Creative. Difficult. Normal. Advanced. So I guess we turn all this on short days. Like, do we gotta turn it on? Oh yeah. Okay. 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 I figured it out. Okay. So leave without saving. Go here. Go to edit, and then we'll go to enhancement, and we'll turn on experimental anyway. And that one. All of these. Okay. Save. Now we can play it. Okay. So for some reason in the previews and the betas is they're not automatically turned on. I thought they would have automatically been turned on, but no. Okay, so now we can check it out. Okay, 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 okay. I'm guessing it bounces back to the beginning. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Copper, 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 copper. What else do we got? Apparently we got copper. And apparently there's a copper golem. Let's find it. Right here. Put that up. Put it on. Show off all the new stuff real quick. Find an armor stand. Right here. Don't know why the armor stand isn't there. Don't know why it's in items. Okay. So. Boom. And put that back. Okay. Here we go. This is all the new copper stuff. Okay. Let me take that. No. Okay, so I can't take it. Okay, that's good to know. Put it there. So we need sword, pig, axe, shovel, hoe. Okay. 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 I want to test something. I also want to test something in creative as well. Boom, 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 boom. Change the position. Okay. Okay. Take off this off. Okay. Bidu, bidu, bidu. Okay. And okay. So I'm gonna swap it over to creative real quick. I mean survival. Make sure it's in peaceful. Okay. Survival. I just want to see how much this armor actually gives you. So it gives you. So Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it gives you exactly half an armor, a full set of armor. It gives you half of it. It only gives you 5 pieces instead of 10. Okay. Okay. Go to settings. Back to creative. We're gonna test out the big copper, netherite, netherite, diamond, iron, gold, chainmail, and leather. And leather. Okay. Let's take that out. Actually, let's put that in there. Yeah. Okay. We need. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Actually, we don't even really need these because we're only doing the armor. Okay. So we need leather. Would be. I need a sign. Okay, glowing sign. We have leather. Doesn't really look like leather, but okay. We need chainmail. No, not that. God, you fucking kidding me. Boom. I'm just gonna do it to all of them. Boom, 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 and boom, boom. Oh, 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 oh. Boom. Take that off. Actually, take this off. Do we know how much it gives? It gives us 9. Actually, it gives us 5. Put this in here. Yeah, it gives us 5. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So that's chainmail. Okay. Okay. I need a full set of chainmail armor now. To be chainmail, chainmail. Put the fucking helmet on. No, I didn't. I just didn't grab a helmet. Chainmail. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Now we need iron. Yeah, iron, gold, diamond. Okay. Iron. We need gold, gold, diamond, netherite. Gold, diamond, netherite. Heavy, gold, diamond, netherite. What? That doesn't even look like netherite. That looks like iron. But okay. Okay. And then copper. Copper. Okay. Iridium. Iron, gold, netherite, diamond, iron, gold, diamond, netherite, iron, I want to say the whole, yeah, the whole set's in there. I just gotta keep those there, I guess. So, okay. Bam, 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 bam. Huh, we got two of the new cow and the new pig. We got a new cow and a new pig. Huh, that's cool. Hmm, okay. Okay, so we got leather, chainmail, iron, gold, diamond, netherite, copper. Okay. We need a block. Block, block, block. Copper, iron, gold, diamond. As chainmail, I guess we'll use cobblestone, and leather we'll use wood. Okay. Now we need signs. Okay. So this one is not the one we need to do. This one is 5 out of 10. Okay. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Go to survival. Let's test this out. So, oh, I didn't get netherite. You freaking kidding me? Yeah, I gotta go back to creative. Creative. Gotta get netherite. Right here. Bam, bam. Diamond and gold. Iron and chainmail. And then leather. Okay. Okay. Don't need those. I will do 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go here. Go to settings. Go back to survival because I think we got everything. Okay. So this armor set. See what it does. I'm expecting it to be all. Yep, 10 out of 10. Okay. You go here. Put 10 out of 10. Oop. Okay, perfect. That's perfect. Okay. Let's put it back in the chest. Take it off. That's 10 out of 10. That's what I expected. I mean, netherite is the best in the game, so I didn't expect anything less. Diamond. Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. 10 out of 10. Okay. Okay. 10 out of 10. Take it off. Put it back in. Okay. Gold. This is where I think it will start divoting. That 5.5? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. So it'll be 5.5 out of 10. 5.5 out of 10. It's better than copper. Let's take it off. Now we go with iron. I expect iron to be like 7, 7, 8. Here we go. Iron is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 9, 10. Yeah, 8.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7.5. Yeah, because if it was 8, the other one would have been 4. Okay, 7.5. Not too bad, not too bad. 7 slash point 0.5, point 0.5 out of 10. Okay. 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 Now we put it back in the chest. Take it off. Always remember, take it off. Okay. Now we do chainmail, which I expect to be absolute dog water. Huh? That's 6. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 6. Okay. Okay. That's surprising. 6 out of 10. Okay. Okay. 6 out of 10. Better than gold and copper. Okay. What's this? Honestly, I gotta take it off. Yep. Okay, take it off. Always remember, take it off. Okay. Honestly, I expected it to be lower. I expected it to be like a 4, 4.5, maybe a 3.5. Okay, let's try leather. Here we go. The absolute trash armor set in the game. 3.5. Okay. 3.5 out of 10. Considering considering it's pretty much the very first armor set that you ever get, 3.5 is not bad, but it's definitely not 6. Chainmail got a lot higher than I thought. Okay, time to rank it the way I thought it would have been ranked. Okay, let's take these off. I'm gonna rank it the way I thought it would have been ranked, and this is to worst to best. Okay, this is worst to best. So 10, 10. Copper, I mean, netherite and diamond are right off the bat the best. Netherite and diamond are the best. Then it goes iron. Then it goes chainmail. Then it goes, I want to say gold, then copper, then leather. So this is worst to best. I did it the way you would get them. Usually you get leather first, then you get chainmail, then you go to for me, I play it leather. Don't really worry about chainmail because honestly I don't even know how to make chainmail. Usually I think only find chainmail. I don't think you can make it. But this is what I do. I go leather. Heck, half of the time I don't even do leather. I just go straight to iron. Iron, maybe gold if I'm in a pickle and I ain't got that much iron and I ain't got that much diamond, I'll go to gold. But usually it's iron, then diamond, and then if I get enough, netherite. I never go leather, chainmail, because I don't think you can find chainmail. I think you only have to find chainmail. I don't think you can make it. So go leather, iron, gold, diamond, netherite, and then now the new copper. But the way it ranks, the best to worst, is netherite, gold, iron, chainmail, netherite, diamond, iron, chainmail, gold, copper, and then leather. Don't worry about these. These were the parts that I actually order that I put them in. These are the order of the best. Okay. Let me take these again. Pop, pop it off. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Come on, this. Okay. That's the best to worst. Netherite, diamond, chainmail. Oh, netherite, diamond, iron, chainmail, gold, copper, leather. Netherite, iron, chainmail, gold, copper, leather. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So, my rating. We're gonna do a bunch of other experiments. My rating so far. Leather, chainmail, iron, gold, diamond, netherite, copper. I want to say these were the stages that they were added throughout the game. You got leather, then you got chainmail. Next, they added iron, then gold. These two get swapped up. Some people think they added gold first, some people think they added iron first. It doesn't really matter. But for now, it's iron, gold. Then we got diamond. Was for the longest time we had diamond. Then we recently got netherite. 3, 4, 5, almost 6 years ago, I think. Then now it hasn't released yet, but soon we will be getting copper armor, and copper tools yet. Okay, so these were the order I put them in for the test. Now we're gonna go here. Now they actually know the right order, and I know the values. We can go to creative to do this. Okay, so first one, netherite. Second one, gold. Then iron. Then chainmail. Then iron, chainmail, gold. Then copper, and then this one. This side is gonna be best to worst, or best to worst. I think best to worst. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we'll go 2 blocks, 3 blocks right here. Okay. We'll go 1, 2, 3, bam. So it'll be netherite, then diamond, then iron, then chainmail, then gold, then copper, and then that one. Okay. How these are gonna work is gonna be the exact same. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. These are both 10 out of 10. I think I'm gonna have. I did it. I think I'm gonna have different sign colors for it. Actually, no. They figured out a way to sort out which one's the best or not. Uh, okay. I don't know. I was hoping to have like a different color sign for the best. I think we're gonna go this way. This is obviously leather. This would be gold. This would be diamond. Let's see. This would be iron. That one would be copper. Chainmail and netherite. Okay. So 10 out of 10. We gotta do it. So netherite. That's gold. Diamond. Iron. Iron. Chainmail. Gold. Copper. There we go. Okay. This is 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Okay. This is 10 out of 10. Honestly, I wouldn't really expect any difference between these two. It's maybe like one extra armor piece. So the way health works is if you get more than maximum health, they'll start. Say you eat a golden apple or a notch apple, right? Or an enchanted golden apple. Your health, you get like double to triple health, and all of them are gold. I think that's how it should work for armor. So when you get diamond, you have 10 out of 10. Then when you get the netherite, you'll get 11, but then that first one will be gold, or it'll be black, or it'll be whatever color you want to make, representing that. Because honestly, there's no difference between diamond and netherite. They're both 10 out of 10. That's why I think they should update it to where diamond's still 10 out of 10, best one you can get. But if you want to push the envelope, and if you want to be, taking less damage, you could go for netherite, which gives you 10 out of 10, but you also get one more that's gold. And that's the way they could do it with any new armor set they decide to add. That's stronger than netherite. So you'll go 12 armor pieces, but 2 of them are gold. 13 armor pieces, 3 are gold. 14 4, 15 5, 16 6, 17 7, 18 8, 19 9, and then that final one, you'll get 20 armor pieces, but 10 of them are gold, right? I think that's how they should do it. You could either do it in a line to where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then that that next one is gold, or you could do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 10, and then you stack back up on top. That first one becomes gold, which is 11. Then that 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They could either do it like that, which would make it a lot simpler, or they could have it above, so it'll be like how they do with the health. So it'll be that's your. Let me get iron. Grab iron over here. That would be like this. This would be your typical armor set here, all 10. You could have either extending out, which I highly doubt they'll do, or you can have it stacked on top. Or you could have what they do with health is every new piece you get stacks above it or below it. I think that would be cool. And like I said, honestly, I don't really think there's any difference between diamond armor and netherite armor. Clearly, we just did the test. They're both 10 out of 10 armor. So it's like, what's the point of getting netherite? Besides it being, oh, there is some points. Netherite doesn't burn in lava. Netherite tools don't burn, and weapons don't burn in lava. That's the only difference. And honestly, how likely are you to run by a lava pool that doesn't have a fence on it? Or, you know, let's say you build a bridge, right? You are very likely to complete that bridge and put railings on it. That way you don't fall in. People's like, oh yeah, but when you're mining, you can accidentally fall in lava. Yeah, I get that. When you're down low and next thing you know, you hit a lava thing and you're dead. Or let's say you're mining straight down and you fall into a lava pool. Golden number one rule in Minecraft: never dig straight down. But it's like if you're not doing stupid stuff, you won't fall in lava, right? I get there's digging in a mine shaft and oop, lava thing falls out, right? Let's say you're digging here, digging, and then this one's lava. What you normally do is patch it up, right? And you either got a block of water, let's say that's lava there, right? You're digging, and you run in it. You usually you patch it up, or you're quick enough and you block it off, right? You don't necessarily walk into it in a way. So my biggest point of this section of the video so far is besides the anti-burning aspect in lava, there's no different. You don't get. It's not like MMOs and you know RPGs to where Diamond has the best stats, but Netherite has even better stats, or Diamond has no stats, but Netherite has better stats, right? You don't get that. You only get that with enhancement, with enchantment, enchanting. You don't really get them. It's not like, oh, I raided a bastion and I got fireproof and shit like that. That does happen, but it's very rare for it to happen. And for you to actually find netherite, it's pretty rare. Basically, I'm saying is, what's the point of this besides fireproof over than this? And this is more common than that, but you don't really get anything for it, you know, besides the fireproof. Yeah, I don't know. All right, that's my little rant about them two. So let me delete these two. Let me put them up. Let me put all of these up. No, let's not do that. Fuck. You want like this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause that's copper. Okay. So iron. So yeah, that'd be. Actually, let me switch these. I think I want this to be iron and that to be chainmail because that'll look more like chainmail than that one does. Okay. So iron is 7.5 out of 10. Yeah. Nope. 7.5 out of 10. Okay. Chainmail will be over here. This is 6 out of 10. 6, 5.5, and 5. 6, 5.5, and 5. Should be 6, 5.5, right? Yeah, 5.5 out of 10. And then 5. Oops. And then 5 out of, not 6, bruh. 5 out of 10. And then this one is 3.5 out of 10. 3.5 out of 10. Boom. Alright, so these are their standings. These are their ratings. The best armor to the worst armor. The one in the front is just the armor that they spawn in at, right? So, we're gonna do my rating. What I thought it would have been. Obviously, this one's correct. I know that's the best. This one I knew was the best. See, it's kind of hard between gold and iron, considering they're exactly 2 armor away. When I say armor, here, I'll show you what I mean. Let me swap back into survival. Let me put some right there. So, right above your health, those little chest piece, those are what I'm saying as armor. So, when I say 5.5 armor out of 10, I'm talking about those. So, I'm wearing full leather suit and it's 3.5 armor out of 10. That's what I mean when I say armor. in case if you kind of just got kind of a little confused. You're like, armor, what do you mean 3.5 armor out of 10? That's basically what I meant. Uh, these are correct. I knew I knew iron was there. Honestly, I thought it would have been gold. And then maybe like chainmail. Wait, what's chainmail? Chainmail is the white. I thought it would have been gold, copper, then chainmail, and then honestly, I thought yeah, and then that. That's how I thought it would have went. First three I already knew they were going. They were the three. They're the three best. These were the ones that I got kind of surprised. I did not know chainmail was that good. I didn't know gold was that bad. Copper they just added, and leather obviously leather's bad. But these four were the ones. Well, technically these three. Well, yeah, these three were the ones that I was big surprised on. I thought honestly, I thought copper would have been between like chainmail and iron, or gold and iron. In my thought, I thought it would have been between copper and iron. I mean, fucking. I thought copper would have been between chainmail and iron, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. Let me move. Which one? This one. Okay, let me move this one and this one. Let me do copper and copper and gold. I thought it would have been like that. I obviously knew them. Netherite, diamond, iron. I thought it would have went netherite, diamond, iron, copper, gold, chainmail, and then leather. I'm just surprised that it was that. Okay, we don't need these. Okay, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't really put any of the other wood blocks because there really is no new. There's not like a diamond chest, right? Honestly, I'm surprised they did copper chest, right? But it's just surprising, like very, 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 very surprising. Okay, I don't really feel like having to do that all over again, but yeah. So our next test is the weapons and the tools. So these bad boys, we're gonna go. Okay, these I don't really need to. 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we need chest. I don't really need to go in survival to see how many, how much damage it needs to do. I think I'm gonna use regular chest for this. Yeah, I'll use these, I guess. Okay. Without me really looking at it, I'm gonna guess what order they will go in. That's 2. What is it? 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So how many? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So these are the order that they spawn in. So these up here. Already got all the chests. Let me go bam, bam. Use these again. Okay. In the exact same order that they spawned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, now we need it like, I thought there was like a copper sign. I guess not. Okay. So, I'm gonna say, let me replicate this like 3 or 4 times because there's a lot of tools. Put these in here real quick. Actually, we don't even need these chests here. But you're just gonna have their damage type. Get that sign. This. So we're gonna do the weapon, and then above we're gonna do the damage. Okay. Ooh, no. Honey. Be gold, then diamond. What? I did two. Wait, I'm so fucking confused. Okay, so stone will now be. Okay. Stone is now chainmail. And that's why I did it as stone. Wait, that is opposite. I don't like the way they look. Iron and that's iron, right? Yeah, and that's stone. That's stone. Okay. Iron, gold, diamond, netherite, copper. Okay. That shit was confusing. These won't. There won't be out of 10, out of 8, out of 4, right? There's not none of that because no. There's not really a bar that will fill up when you use your weapon. It just says the damage. Okay. So the damage for these, I'm just gonna use your standard wooden sign. I need to do the damage first. Okay. This is one we actually gotta look. 4 plus 4. Okay, so just 4. Okay, good to know. Maybe just do plus 4, or what do we do? So I'm gonna do plus 4. So you can find right there. Plus. Fuck is it right there? Plus 4. It will do DP. DPS. Plus 4 DPS. The stone is plus 5 DPS. Plus 5 DPS. Actually, I don't want a capital D. Lowercase d, P, capital D, DPS. Okay. The iron sword, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Plus 6 D DPS. Okay. The golden sword is plus 4 DPS. Plus 4 DPS. After I do these last 3, I'll tell you. If you play video games, you know what DPS stands for. Plus 7 DPS, or attack damage. But DPS. Plus 7? Yes, that's what it is. Plus 7 DPS. Okay, netherite is plus 8 DPS. Plus 8 DPS. And copper is should be one of the lowest. Plus 5 DPS. Plus 5 DPS. And that's all of them. Okay. Plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 4, plus 7, plus 8, plus 5. So, those are pretty average, right? Those are what you would think. You would think that those would do those damages, right? Oh, I forgot. Let me explain what DPS is. Okay, so DPS is damage per second. It means every swing does that damage. Okay? Put this back a little. Right there. Okay. So, 4 damage per second. It means every swing, your wooden sword is doing 4 damage. That means 4 health. Every swing, your stone sword is doing 5 health per damage, or 5 health per swing, which is 5 DPS. Your iron is 6 DPS. Your gold is 4 DPS. Your diamond is 7 DPS. Your netherite is 8 DPS. And your copper is 5 DPS. Again, DPS is damage per second or health. So if I was to hit this guy with this, right? That guy most likely has between 10 to 20 health, right? With this doing 8 damage per hit, that means it should take 2 or 3 hits to kill him. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Because we did 8 and 8 is 16. He was probably already low. To finish him off. So we didn't fully get 3 actual swings. It was just we did more damage than he had health. Okay? So I want to test that again. Let me get one of those wandering traders. Yeah, we already did it. Okay. Let me get those wandering traders. And I want to test it again. We'll put them in a 2x2 hole right here. I just want to see if this is actually what I think it is. Okay. Wandering trader. Wandering. Where would it be? I don't think I like these things. What trader llama? What a wandering trader. Not finding him. Where's your villager at? Right there. Right there. I found it. Okay. So I want to test this out. So if a wandering. Oh my god. Don't want the llamas. Got this. Just want you and not your llamas. Okay. So I got him and just him. So if this works, so it'd be 2 swings with this, so it'd be 16, and 1 swing with this. Shouldn't necessarily kill him if he only has 20 health. Because 2 swings with this is 16, and then 1 swing with this is 4, which is 20. 1, 2, bam. Okay. And there's nothing lower than 4. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess your fist. Okay, let me try this again. So, 2 swings with this, 1 swing with this. So, America's people. America's llama. Okay. I want to do 2 hits with this, and then 1, 2. Okay. That's good to know. So let's say you're running up on these guys and there's like two of them, right? You could go one, two, and then no, I don't want no more. Fuck, let's put that up. That's a lot of enemies. So we'll go two hit with this, one hit with that. So we'll go with two hits with this, one, two, and then two hits, one or two hits with that. We need to get one that's not necessarily trapped or taking fall damage, because that will also take into consideration. Okay, one, two, and then one, two. So that's how you would do it. You would either hit three times with your sword or two times with your sword and then two times with your fist. That also is kind of cool to keep in mind. So let's say you had your netherite sword and it broke on the two hits that you to take that guy out, right? It broke on the two hits. Now you got nothing else. Hit him two more times with your fist and it'll be dead. I don't know what that has to do with the press of T in China, but you know, in case if you were like, oh my god, I got no weapons, I can't take him out. Just hit him two times with your fist, or bring a sword that's not broken. Kill all these guys real quick, cause I don't need these guys wandering around. Llamas it takes three. So if the same theory works with them, it'll be one, two, and then one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 18, 18, and then 9. That makes no sense. So I hit him three times with the sword, he was dead. I hit him two times with the sword, and then 9 hits with my fist. These guys just die in one hit. One, two. Okay. Two. Let's test that again to see if it works. Where's he at? Never mind, he's gone. Okay. For swords, for armor, how many netherite does it take to make one netherite sword? Right? Let's say we did all our work and we got all of our netherite ingots. We got 64. We did a shit ton of work. Not realistic at all. We did a shit ton of work and we got 10 ingots. How many does it to make a sword? Because if it only makes two, how much does it take to make one ingot? That's the thing. I think you need netherite scraps, gold. Okay, let's test this out. We need a crafting table. Crafting table. Let's get a crafting table right here. Let's test this out because if this works, then it'll be way better instead of having a shit ton of, full diamond set. Because honestly, there is no difference to me between diamond and netherite besides the fireproof. And how likely are you to fall in lava if you're not messing around? You know. Okay, so let's see how many it takes. So it takes one, two, three, four. It takes 4 scrap and 4 gold. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 scrap and 4 gold to make 1 ingot. You need 2 ingots in order to make a sword. So it'll take 8 scrap and 8 gold. Okay. 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 I dig it. I dig it a lot. 8 scrap. Okay. How easy is it to come across 8 scrap? Do you get like 1 to 2 scrap per? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that material called? The hell is that? Oh my god, I don't know. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. It's nature right here. I'm trying to find Right here. Nope. I thought it was there, but it's not. Why can I not find it? Hmm. There it is. It's right here. How likely, how much, how many scraps will you get from an ancient debris? Right? I want to say between 1 to 2. 1 to 4. So that means you either have to mine 4 to 8 ancient debris to get enough to make a sword. To get a whole armor set, I don't even know. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. So my play is full set of diamond armor and then netherite sword. You will be good. Okay, back to my this test. The best. So we'll go. Actually, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Then we'll go again. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, we're doing all of the armor. Not all of the armor, all of the weapons. Bam, 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 bam. That's sword pick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Axe. So sword pick, axe. 1, 2, 3. Hoe. Shovel. How likely are you to use a hoe as a weapon? Right. But for now, we'll just build this up real quick, just so we can have more room for our experiments. So, okay, just need 3. That'd be 3. That'll be this last one here. That's all I need. Don't need any more. Where's sheep? There we go. Okay, this would be perfect. The last 4, right? It'd be 1, 2, 3, yep, 4. Okay. These are actually, instead of doing the best, we'll just do the best, right? Yeah, we'll just do the best. Okay. Obviously, it's netherite, gold, netherite, diamond. I want to say iron, then netherite, iron, copper, then uh, wait, what? Copper and stone, and then gold and wood. Okay. Okay. So we'll go. We'll go. Bam, 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 bam. That's how it goes. Okay. One, one, two, one, one, two, one, two, two, one, two. And the only reason I'm doing this is because honestly, in this little space, we don't got enough room. we do not have enough room to do all of the tests that I wanted to do. So I wanted to do it just, you know, from the way it spawns, and then you do the test of what damage they do. Honestly, we're not gonna do that because that will not only take a long time, that would also I don't got enough room. So what the hell? That is definitely not the way it goes. My guy. What? So you're telling me stone is? Yeah, no. I was about to say. I was about to say no. It's stone is definitely not better than diamond. It goes diamond, then iron, then copper. Copper is surprisingly better than gold. It's was it fourth? It's one, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is sixth in armor, but it's fourth in swords. Okay. That makes no sense. I don't know if these will carry over to the, cause like the iron might be, not as good as the copper, or the gold will be better than the stone, right? I don't know how it's gonna transfer over to the other ones. For now, this is the layout: netherite, diamond, iron, copper, stone, gold, and then the wood. Then we do this one, which is surprising. And then we do gold, gold. Like I thought copper would have been. I thought copper would have been in between gold and probably gold and stone. Maybe that's what I thought copper would have been. But nope, nope. Okay, now we got the worst, which everyone expected that wood would be the worst. So now we need item frames and their score. And then we need a netherite sword. Okay, sword. And now we need a fence. Okay. We could get rid of the sword and then do it like this. Okay. So, first we're going to do netherite. Okay. So, it'll be netherite sword. That'll be netherite. What is netherite axe better than pickaxe? It is axe, pickaxe. And then shovel. And then hoe. Okay. So, it'll be axe, then pickaxe, then shovel. Hoe is better than a shovel. Okay. That's surprising. That the hoe is better than the shovel. See, that's what I'm saying. Because the hoe, it does 6 damage. So the hoe is up there with iron, right? So basically, we got some ties. Because we need to make some more room. Because there's ties. Okay, so iron, gold, what is it? Netherite, diamond, and iron are all the best. There's no getting better than that. 7, 8, 7, and 6. 5 will be so it'll be 8, 7, and 6. Four fourth place is tied between copper and stone. Fifth place is tied between gold and wood. That's where I'm like, it gets kind of confusing because the hoe is in between. It's tied with third place with. Yeah, hmm, okay, so yeah, I definitely am gonna have to rearrange this. So first place, I'm gonna get rid of these because these are not. Actually, let me get something to actually hold these on. And then we'll just do regular stones. I think, and copper. Okay. So it goes. First place is this one. So it'd be first place. Actually, we could do it up here. First place, second place, third place. Okay, those are the top three. Fourth place is stone and copper. So fourth place is stone and copper. Fifth place is gold and wood. So that's how the swords. That's how the swords work, or that's how the swords are. I think I'm gonna max this out. Yeah, I'm gonna max that out. I'll put something here. I don't know, but I'll put something. I think I don't freaking know how I'm doing this. Not really in a build mood. I just want to get this done. Okay, so okay, so it goes definitely not dirt. It goes netherite, diamond, iron. Those are the first three with 8, 7, and 6. Grab a sign. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how it's looking so far for the swords. Then copper and stone are both tied with fourth place. Copper. How many? Copper and stone are both tied at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, stone is copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got gold and wood both tied at 4. We got gold and wood both tied at 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how it's looking for the swords. Now I think I could get rid of this because I could just count them. So it'll be 8, 7, 6. And it'll be Okay, I'm back. Copper, then it'll be stone. This is where I'm gonna have to do some reworking because this isn't gonna work. So it'll be copper and stone, which are gonna be setting side by side. So it'll be copper, and then stone, and then we have hmm, we'll have gold and then wood. Gold and then wood. Okay. That's how we're gonna have. That's how we're doing it. Okay, so these. I need these. So be 1, 2, 3. Honestly, what I could do is just go like this. Oop. God damn it. Sucks. And then those three will be like that. Right? Oh my god. And then these will just have the. Oop, fuck. We'll just have the place. Right? So it'll be gold. And then wood. So it'll be like this, and then the placement above it will be their place. So first place to whatever this place is, ninth, 10th. Same thing with these. I think these are gonna be what's the next best thing. So we'll go with netherite, axe, pickaxe, shovel, hoe. So the next one will be grab a sword. Sword. Then we'll go with 7. Actually, I'm just gonna need to get literally just need to get everything. So it'll be all of this basically, right? Hold up, it'll be that one, that one, that one, then that one, that one, and then that one, and then that one. Okay. Next place goes 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3. Exactly the way it just went. Okay. So we need this. So it'll be bam, 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 bam. Right. So it'll be 7. Is it 7, 7? 7, 6, 5, and 4, 4, 3, 3. 7, 6, 5, and 4, 4, 3, 3. Okay. 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 Still the exact same. I do the swords now. So that way I get the swords done. To be. I already did it with gold, iron, copper, stone, gold, wood. What? Diamond, iron, copper, stone, gold, wood. Yeah. Okay. Diamond, iron, copper. Oop, forgot to put that down. What's that? Iron, copper, stone, gold, wood. Copper, stone, gold, wood. Okay. Next will be pickaxe. Just finish these all off. That way I'm not doing it one by one. Maybe it's all done. Nope. Bam, bam, diamond, Netherite. Okay. Netherite. Okay. So then we got, what was it? Pickaxe, I think. Right? Hold up. Let me show. Oh, so it'd be netherite. Six, five, 6, 5, and then 6. Okay. 6, 5, and 6. God, you fucking kill me. Another red sword. Okay. Another red pickaxe. Wait. Okay. Then we got pickaxe. Of the pickaxes. Stone, gold, wood. Okay. Okay. So go 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Exactly. What it was just. Bam, bam. So it'll be 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Okay. Now we need shovels and hoes. I'm just gonna fill in these last rows because I don't feel like doing it one by one. Boom, boom. Okay. These last 2 rows, there'll be shovel and a hoe. Shovel. B. Bam, bam. Then copper. And then stone. And then gold. The wood. Be 5, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1. 5, 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1. Wait, I missed one. 5, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1. Yeah, I missed an iron right here. Yep, right there. Be 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Be iron. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Because with the shovel, you are doing 1 damage per hit. You're doing 1 health per hit. Means it'll take 20 hits to kill a wandering trader. Okay. Now we go with hose, which is kind of weird. Okay. So it'll be netherite, diamond, iron, copper, stone, gold, wood. My theory, that's how it should go, but I feel like it's gonna be different. 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, Time to actually get the actual numbers and who wins. So, okay, here we go. Here we go. Actually, we could just do this by this. It'll be 8765544. 8765544. 8765544. Wait, DPS. Plus 7 DPS. Plus 6 DPS. Okay. 5544. Plus 5 DPS. Plus 5 DPS. DPS. Plus 4 DPS. Plus 4 DPS. Okay. This will go 1. Hello, root beer. Row beer. First. Nice. Second. Third. Party. Let's go to get fourth, fourth, and then fifth, fifth. Yeah. Yep. Fourth. Fourth. Fifth. Fifth. Fourth, fourth, fifth, fifth. Okay. I basically got to do that 4 more times. Okay. So, what's the damage for these? No, I don't want the block. I just want the damage. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. I'm pretty sure all of these are going to be tied with whatever they are. I don't really feel this fun. What? Okay. So these are pretty much. No. I'm testing stuff. 1 through 3 are pretty much all of these. These are all going to be first through third, so I don't really have to put that out, right? These are all fourth through fifth. The only thing we're really doing is just damage. How much damage they do. That's the only reason that they were that tall, because it's you sound a little bit British. I'm from America, but I have a British accent. I am definitely not British, mate. I am born and raised in America. Okay. So what are the DPS for these? Okay. 7654433. Okay. 4433. 7 plus 7 plus 6. 5544. Basically, what's the difference? Yep. 5544. I'm gonna like and subscribe. I feel kind of bad that the stream is kind of dead. There always are. It really does not bother me at all. This is more good. This is more likely gonna turn into a video rather than a stream. I think that's what it was. Yes. 765445554. 7654433. Right. 7654433. Okay. 6 plus 5 DPS plus dibidoo plus 4 DPS plus 4 DPS 33. Okay. Plus 4 DPS 33. I actually have to type out because I don't have a preset for it. Plus 3 D. Oh, I don't have to type it out. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, yep. Plus 3 DPS. Oh no, my controller's gonna go dead. What is that emote? Okay. That emoji is weird. Pickaxes. Here we go. Boom. Don't want the block. Boom. 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 What the hell? I missed the pickaxe. Tell me I did that. Okay, no, it was just this one. You're telling me I missed the whole fucking thing. I need a wooden pickaxe. Okay? There we go. Okay. What's the damage? 6543322. Yep. 654. 654. 654. Right here. 6 plus 5 DPS. 4332. 4 3322. 3 Did I do that last one? Yeah. What was that last one? What was this one setting at? Like a 1? 2. Hmm. Okay. What's this one setting at? 3, 3. Be 2, 2. What's this one setting at? What's the shovel? What that shovel do? 1. Hmm. Tell me how a hoe does more damage than a shovel. Did I do this whole thing wrong? Okay. What's the damage for this hoe? 1. Okay. Shovel. 1. The hose 2. So it does. So I did. Oh my god. I bet you I did the wrong thing for the whole damn thing. Let me finish off this row. Because I'm pretty sure all of these are right. What's the damage for this? 2. 1. 2. It makes no damn sense. Okay, so I'm gonna explain this. I already did it in the beginning, but you were not there. You'll definitely be able to watch it and when it's a video. So the whole point of this video slash live stream is because Minecraft Bedrock had gotten a preview earlier today, and it basically added copper armor, copper tools, copper chest block, copper chest, as well as a little copper. Where the fuck is he at? Oh my god, I can't find him. As well as a little copper buddy. I was testing out where the copper armor set and where the copper tools set in the current state of the game. Like how good they are compared to all the other stuff, right? I got the armor set. I know where copper sets in it. I know where copper belongs at. So the whole point of this is to see where copper belongs. This part was the armor set. Exact same. I didn't really do it there because I didn't feel like doing it. It was the way it spawns in. That's the way. Let me find it. That's the way it spawns in game, right? It goes leather, chain, iron, gold, diamond, netherite, copper. That's the reason why they're like this. On this other side is the way they are from best to worst. It goes netherite, diamond, iron. This stone block represents chainmail. Then it goes gold, copper, leather. Leather represents wood. The way I thought it would have went is I would have put copper in between gold and iron. Gold and fucking. I would have put copper between. And kind of. I don't know how to explain it. Copper's good. Again, we'll go back here so we can actually see where it stands at. Copper is good when you've gotten your leather and you're not able to get iron yet. Go get copper. Copper's the best stuff you can get in early game. But once you get iron, you're not really worried about copper anymore because it's not good. Iron has better armor than copper does. Iron is setting at a 7.5 armor, while copper is only setting at 5. It's a good early stage, but once you get into iron, diamond, and netherite, there's no point in getting copper because it's my tower. It's useless at this point. That's what I was trying to figure out where it sets in these. These are all the tools. I've gotten a pretty good set, right? It sets in. It's basically tied with fourth with stone. your copper weapons and tools are just as good as stone tools. Honestly, stone tools will be easier to get than copper. And that's basically the whole point of this live stream slash video is to test out what's the best stuff. Right around here is where I kind of messed up because this wooden hoe does more damage than the wooden shovel. So that means this whole back 2 rows, except for maybe like this, are all basically non-void. Like they're not right. I gotta redo it. Okay, so this, right? Gonna need a hoe, wooden hoe, and a wooden shovel. Okay, bye. Okay, thanks for watching, I guess. Wooden shovel. It's setting at 1, while the wooden hoe is setting at 2. Okay, so what's this one? I'm guessing 1. Okay, so what's this one? So basically just flopped. Yeah. So it'll be like this. Right? Yeah, it'll be like that. From what I understand. Because these do less damage than these. Okay. So what about the stone? What does the stone stand at? Don't tell me the stone is better. 2 and 3. Yep. Okay. So it'd be like this. So basically, the front line is what's best. So it'll go stored. So it'll go sword, axe, pickaxe, hoe, shovel. Is what I'm getting. Let me guess with copper too. Right. Is 2 and 3. Yep. Okay. Swap these around. I'm guessing the same thing with iron. Okay. Iron and iron. 3 and 4. Yep. So it's just flopped. Be there. There. I guess the same thing with diamond. And same thing with netherite. Okay. Diamond is 5 and 4. And 6 and 5. Yep. All of these get flipped. Okay. That's good to know. That is good to know. Tell me how a hoe does more damage than a shovel. Yeah, that makes no damn sense. Okay, so these are 2 damage, I think. No, yeah, these are 2. Okay. So it'd be plus 2 DPS plus 2 DPS. Okay. Now we do with the hoe. I'm guessing it's just gonna be. So what's kind of crazy is the hoe. I mean the pickaxe and the hoe do the exact same damage. Think, because that's setting at 6. I'm pretty sure this is 6 as well. Yeah, the hoe and the hoe and the pickaxe do the exact same damage. There's no difference. It goes 8, 7, 6. Then it'll go Be 87665. Yep. Be 87665. That's how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. Okay. So now we're going on the last row. Here we go. 6. I'm guessing 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Right? 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Yep. Isn't that literally the exact same? 6, 5. Yeah, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. That's crazy. I swear, hoes be way too overpowered. Okay, I need to grab that. Not that. You're kidding me, my guy. We need this. Okay. So, it'll be plus 6 DPS. Be plus 5 DPS. Plus 3, 3, 2, 2. Plus 3 DPS. Plus 3 DPS. Plus 2 2 DPS. Plus 2 DPS. Okay. 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 That's two. That's two. How many? Be 3. So be a block off. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that. Honestly, I do not feel like doing that. I need a sign. Grab a sign. And grab all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So, what's the DPS for them all? 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Plus 5. I forgot to put DPS. Okay. DPS. Plus 4 DPS. Plus 4 DPS. Plus 3, 3, 2. Wait. Plus 3. And 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay. Plus 3. Plus 3 DPS. Plus 2. Two DPS. Plus 2 DPS. Plus 1 DPS. And last one. plus 1 plus 1 DPS. Oh god, I'm finally done. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay. Wow, that was interesting. Okay. Uh, yeah. So we figured out what. Well, yeah, we figured out what the best armor to wear is. In my opinion, it will still be diamond. Um, Netherite seems to be the best weapon. They're all getting 5 and above DPS. 8 DPS with the sword, 7 DPS with the axe, 6 DPS with the pickaxe and hoe, and 5 DPS with the shovel. Um, Diamond's the exact same except for it goes down 1. So instead of 8, it's 7. Instead of 7, it's 6. 6 is 5. 6 is 5. 5 is 4. Exact same, right? So it's the exact same number wise as it goes down from the front to the back. So it'll be 8, 7, 6, 6, 5. So it'll be 6. It'll be 7, 6, 5, 5, 4. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2. Wait, that made no damn sense. 6. It's gonna be 6, 5, 4, 4, 3. Right? Yeah. All right. 5, 4. Be 6, 5, 4, 4, 3. This it goes 5, 4, 3, 3, 2. Same with this. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. So it's just going down, but it's also the same going out, but it's down by 1. It's basically what it is. So the best, for me, the best armor would be fully enchanted diamond armor. Fully enchanted netherite armor is a hell of a lot rarer than diamond. That's why I said for me, the best is fully enchanted diamond armor with probably still fully enchanted diamond weapons and tools because it's only down by 1. You know, it's not like it's like 8 to like 3 or like 8 to 6. It's just literally down by 1. The entire row. 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5. Same thing with the hoe. And 5, 4. It's literally just down by 1. So for me, it would be fully enchanted diamond armor with fully enchanted weapon and tools. I don't really see the push for netherite. If you want to min max and be at the top, go for netherite. But for me, I wouldn't. But yeah, that's basically the whole concept of the game. That's basically the whole concept of this video is to show you guys what the best armor is to wear, to show you where copper ranks in this whole set, and also what the best tool to wear, but what the best tool and weapons to use and where copper sets. So basically copper is setting with armor, copper is setting at 5, not 5. Copper is setting at 5 armor out of 10. It is setting 6 it is setting 6 out of 7 in the rankings. Basically one of the worst armor sets to get, right? But tools and weapons, it's in 4th place, which is also not bad, which also kind of surprised me, you know. So instead of going directly from, I mean, there's really no. It's like why I said stone will be better than copper is because I think you need stone tools to mine copper. Let me check that real quick. Because I'm 99% sure that you need stone tools to mine it. And it's like, what's the point of getting it when by the time you got stone tools, you're already gonna have iron, right? So copper is. Let me check. Let's go with stone pick. Let's go with one stone pick. Then we need. We need copper. Should we do? I don't even know if there is deep slate copper. Is there? I ain't even seeing copper right there. Copper. Yep, deep slate copper. So we'll do 5. We'll do 10 deep slate, and then 10 normal. I don't know why I'm doing that when you just need to, test out if we can actually mine it. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we do 3 here. Be 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's put that up there, drop these, put that back down, and let's mine these in. Uh, Actually, I want a wooden pickaxe too. Let's see if you can actually mine it with a wooden. Here we go. I'll do wooden first to see if you can. Wooden first, okay. Let's test this out. Let's see if you can do it. I don't know if you can. I have never actually tried. So here we go. Maybe not with that. Maybe with this because that is deep slate. My question is, do you get copper from it? You don't. So you need a stone pickaxe to get copper. Yeah. So what's the point of copper when you already have a stone pickaxe? And from stone, you can go directly into iron, right? So what's the point? Be third. Third. What's the point in copper? You know? Because you can, even with this. So you basically need stone weapons to get copper. But copper is the exact same as stone. Hmm. If I had any, this is in preview, and I'm sure they're taking feedback. If I had any feedback, I would say make copper, make it to where you can mine copper with a wooden pickaxe. Because if you can't, there's no point in copper tools or armor. Because copper tools and weapons set in fourth place, right? So if I come over here, copper armor is setting 5 out of 10 armor in sixth place. So what's the point in adding it, right? What does it, give you? Do you get bonus copper if you use copper tools? That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see if it is. I highly doubt it is, but let's check. Okay, 64 and 10 is what we got from the stone pickaxe. Let's take a copper pickaxe and let's do the exact same experiment we just did. If I can find where it's at. Right here. Let's take both copper, normal copper, and deep slate copper. And let's see how much we get. because if it's not that, then it's definitely not worth it. One, two, three, one, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Okay, let's test it. Because if we don't get 64 plus 10, actually, let's throw this in this chest. 64 and 10 will be 74. Okay, that up and get rid of that. So it'll be 74 is what we're looking for. They should make it to where we're about to find out. Okay. Remember, 64 and 10. 74. Don't know why I say 64 and 10. It's 74. Okay. We got a little over a half a stack from that. Okay. But deep sleep. Okay. 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 And 8. Okay. I'm guessing it's between 70 and 74. That time, we only got 72. Okay. So I'm guessing it's between 70 and 75, I want to say, is how much copper you can get out of 10 blocks. I mean, that was, well, technically 20. 70 to 75 copper from 20 blocks of copper. That's not bad. Okay. 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 Yeah. I want to do one more test. This will be my final test. Let me take. Let me get a new pick. This will be my final test. We'll do copper, and then we'll do stone. And then we'll do a shit ton of copper blocks. It doesn't even have to be copper, but we'll use copper just so it can be the same. This will be more durability. Okay, so here we go. I don't even know how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. So it should be 50 blocks for each row. That way we're technically not cheating. Okay. 50 of the toughest version of copper. Okay. So I'm going to swap over to survival. And I'm going to use stone pickaxe. And we're just going to see how much the durability is done. See how much durability copper and stone have. Okay. So roughly around 11 hits takes down the durability. Roughly around 11. Remember, this is from 50 blocks of copper. Well, yeah, 50 blocks per row. After this, I'll give the results and then give my opinion. My opinion doesn't really matter, but okay. So, little under. Put these here. We don't need them. Okay. We don't need these. We do need that, but we don't need these. Okay. Do that. These. Get rid of. Oh, forgot I was in survival. Duh. Okay. Let me go to creative real quick. Actually, don't really worry about them. We'll just throw them up here. Actually, let's put them in this chest. We don't really need it. Okay. So we're gonna go back up in copper. Yeah, we're gonna go back up in copper. We're gonna go back up in creative and then drop back up there. This time we're gonna use the stone pickaxe. The durability with the no, we're gonna use the copper pickaxe. The durability with the stone pickaxe was I'm gonna say either little above or little below half. Yeah, okay. So it's a little above half. Here we go. Remember, these are both 50, 50 blocks of copper. From what I'm seeing, copper, copper's looking mighty impressive. Yeah, copper's looking pretty impressive there. Pretty impressive. Yeah, copper. Copper won. I want to say copper definitely won. I want to say copper won, but it didn't win by much. It won by barely. Like, yeah, copper. Copper won the durability test. Copper still has a little bit more durability than stone does, but stone got more copper than copper. Copper stone basically got 2 blocks, 2 pieces away from 3 stacks of copper, while copper got just over 2.5 stacks. This is stone, and this is copper. So yes, copper does have more durability than stone does. Stone gives more. Both tests, stone has given more, whether it be 10 blocks of copper or 50. Stone has given more copper, but copper has more durability. Which one do you want more? Do you want more of the item or do you want more durability? I would probably say more durability because durability means your tools and your weapons will last longer. Your armor will last longer. If it has low durability, yes, it may get a shit ton, but it's gonna break easily. More durability, which means it doesn't break easily, but it doesn't get it. You basically that three and a half. Let's basically say that three stacks wore that stone pickaxe basically down to half durability. While the copper pickaxe didn't get as much copper, but it has more durability left, which means you can use it a lot more, right? So I again, Rubier, this stream isn't meant to be a stream. It's gonna be a video. So whether it has two or three viewers, I'm gonna get more views from the video than the stream. It's not meant to really be a stream. It's meant to be a video. This is the only way you can make videos on PlayStation is by making a live stream. But from the test, copper armor is garbage. It's one of the worst. It's in the bottom two. But the copper tool, the copper pickaxe, in this case, is better than the stone pickaxe because it has more durability. So my test, this whole point of this video, is copper armor is low tier. It's not good. But copper, I haven't used any of the other copper weapons. The copper pickaxe is good. It's better than stone. But you got to get stone in order to get copper, which makes no damn sense. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Hopefully it gives you kind of an insight of how the armor works, what's the best armor, and hopefully it gives you an insight of what's the best weapon and tools, and basically, the DPS of the tools. Hopefully you guys like this video, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.